Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Maurice Andre. This is it. I'm leaving a link down below that I feel to be the most incredible display of trumpet playing I ever heard. Mel Broyles included. For me to say that, this is just, we've done it before, used this clip, and I just think this is it. But it leads to a bigger question that I want to address. Okay? Yeah, I'm going on, I'll get to it. Let me honk. Not a note, some kettlebell, some SFE, not a note yet. Let's see what we got, and we'll take it from there. Go F sharp yourself. Don't need no stinking warm-up. Anyway, got caught on a little short of air on one of those phrases. Anyway, life's good. Now, let me explain. Don't get into the link, and then we'll get into my plea to you guys. All right? Here's the deal. Maurice Andre, I have a little bias to Mel Broyles, but they're close. I give the nod to Mel all time because he could probably do more things. He did more things in his career. But Maurice, first of all, that picture of chops that Jerry had in his living room, signed by Maurice himself to Jerome, my good friend, is one of the most beautiful chop shots I've ever seen. His chops were perfect. And this is motivated by a link that one of my guys, I think it was Dion, I'm not sure, that sent me of Maurice Andre towards the end of his life, okay, had to be wheeled out in a wheelchair and played, it was some sort of a Gershwin, I'm not sure it was more of a commercial thing. And guys, it sounded terrible. Now, I can go through the whole thing, and I was tempted to put that clip up, but I chose to take the high road and remember him as he was. That clip almost made me cry to listen to it. Guys, he is, again, wheelchair, couldn't walk. He's sitting in a wheelchair. Everything from the neck down was completely flaccid and inert. There was no compression whatsoever, and every single note he played was straight. Guys, if it can happen to Maurice Andre and those perfect chops, it can happen to all of us. Okay? Now, He died when he was 78. Guys, I am rapidly approaching that number. And guys, I've talked about it. My chops are just getting better. I'm not dissipating at all. Guys, and I have another 50 years at least on this planet. Guys, unless I get hit by a bus, I'm not going anywhere at 78. You catch me when I'm 78, and I'll let you know. And I'll be playing triple C's. That does not mean I'm Maurice Andre. Guys, what I'm saying is you have to take care of the instrument. Now, I am fanatical about the whole health and fitness type. I get it. You don't have to be that much. But guys, you gotta do better than Maurice Andre did. Guys, he had an absolute eating disorder, and he was an alcoholic. Jerry told me, and he saw him do it, that after just about all of his performances, he would go to a restaurant and he would eat and drink himself into a stupor every night. And wake up and do it again the next day. Guys, 78 is too young. It's too young. Now, again, you don't have to be as fanatical as Ralph. But guys, find some sort of an exercise that you enjoy. Golf, walking. It doesn't have to slaughter yourself with the kettlebells. It doesn't have to. As you get older, yes, you have to keep muscle tone because you lose muscle tone. And guys, that is what Maynard lost, and that is what they all lost. Maurice, when he's sitting there in this wheelchair, there is no compression. That is what Lynn Nicholson has to this day in Extreme, which allows him, I believe he's older than me, in and about my age, that is still playing, above double C, is like scorched earth because he has the compression, which is saving his chops. Okay? There is my rant. Now, about this clip down below. I am the first one to tell you it's playing the Gershwin, and I've done it before. But guys, this is the finest, to my way of thinking, the finest display of trumpet playing I have ever heard in my life. Mel Broyles himself could not play better than this. The sound is as clean and as clear as Harry James ever could have been. The only thing that's missing is Harry's vibrato. He does the rip at the beginning up to a high F, which is clear. There's no strain anywhere. He could still be holding that note today if he wanted to. Okay? Every note pops. Oh my God, pops. I told you that's one thing I just had a little trouble listening to with Barry Tuckwell. The pop wasn't there. Now, it's because of the cylindrical horn and the mouthpiece and all that sort of stuff. And the performance with Barry Tuckwell was there. Okay? At about, I think it's 1 minute. 1 minute into it, it gives the most gorgeous shot of his chops you will ever see. Okay? And in about 3 minutes, after a whole lot of mute stuff and beautiful, he caresses the baby. And he starts with this dark, rich, warm, beautiful sound that gradually, the piece, gradually builds to the point where he's up around high C and above, and the sound is just soaring. There is no strain in the tone that impedes him in any way, shape, or form. Now, keep in mind, guys, Maurice, his entire career, was doing a Maynard gig with piccolo trumpet. He made his living above high C on pick. But along with all of Maynard's peccadillos and everything, Maurice was so refined. So refined, it was just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So check this out below, guys. And you don't have to do my kettlebells. You don't have to do my SFE. You don't have to do my diet. But guys, take care of your instrument. If Maurice Andre, with that beautiful embouchure, can lose his chops, who the hell are we to think that it's not going to happen to us? All right? All right. Enjoy the link. Oh, and I'm off to the races. Maybe I'll put up something this weekend. We'll see. But the next week, I'm off the grid. All right? I will have my laptop. You can get in touch with me. You can send me stuff and all this sort of stuff. You can get the books down below. You can buy on PayPal. You can buy a mouthpiece. The only thing that I can't do, guys, I'm not going to be home to get the mouthpiece in the mail. All right? Order it, and that's the first thing I'll do when I get back. Okay, guys, I'm going to be out in Arizona, man. It's 75 degrees. Love you all.